Quiet millionaires or stealth wealth has been on the rise the past few years, even trending on social media in 2023. While most people have been living beyond their means, these secret millionaires have been on the rise. The majority of people have been spending their money and their bank's money on consumer products and enjoying themselves. Worse still, people have been taking to social media and boasting of their lifestyles with loud and expensive brands, luxurious cars and houses, and flaunting their gains. This new money is loud and brash, and many believe it's unsustainable. Quick large gains without the discipline or the mindset to manage it, they will go wild and show off what they can afford until it's all gone. Riches easy come, easy go. The wealthy have been doing the opposite. Dressing down into no-name brands, driving regular or older cars, looking plain, even just a bit boring. And maybe, just maybe, some of them may be living next door to you. So here are 15 signs of secret wealth or silent millionaires living in your neighborhood. And you know what? If it's working for them, maybe we should take notice. Number 1, health. They look after themselves physically and mentally and take regular exercise. They look well-groomed and emotionally balanced, and this is not by chance. People who are financially stable or financially free have much more time and money to focus on their health and their well-being. They also understand that investing in their health is a far better return than a shiny new car. Number 2, secret millionaires have a calm confidence about themselves. They have goals like other driven people, but they have more time and resources to go after them and accomplish them. They don't have the insecurities or the worries poor people carry each day. They emit a calm presence and a confidence in what they do. Number 3, although calm and confident, secret millionaires know their most valuable asset is time, and they spend it accordingly. They will buy back as much time as possible to spend on their family, their goals, and their interests. They just won't waste time on a task they don't want to do just to save money. After all, money is no longer an issue. Time is everything. Number 4, secret millionaires know that most people are not doing well financially, and so they don't discuss their living standards. They see the impact of the cost of living crisis and high inflation on people that are not financially prepared. They understand that most people don't know how to use money or how to make it work for them. Conversations on how awesome their life is are just avoided, politely changing the subject. And you know what, thinking back, I encountered that a few times in my younger days. Number 5, the wealthy won't clutter up their house with stuff. Rather, they'll take a minimalist approach, or at the very least, a low-key approach. They won't populate their homes with lots of furniture, fixtures, or paintings. They just don't like showing off their wealth. Some will even downgrade and get smaller homes, taking living below their means to the next level. Indeed, Mr. Warren Buffett has lived in the same home for decades, and he is worth an estimated $130 billion. Enough said. Number 6, there's a conscious decision to avoid mass media, particularly social media and TV shows. They will use their time more wisely, like a commodity, and limit what they spend on consuming media. Educational and debating shows and the odd movie, yes. Reality TV shows and non-stop streaming movies, absolutely not. If they're using social media to promote a business or build a business, you can be sure they're not sitting in the bathroom flicking through TikToks. I don't do that. Ever. Number 7, this is a big one. The secret wealthy will be buying assets instead of buying stuff. Now they understand to be wealthy, you must invest in appreciating assets rather than focus on a job. An appreciating asset could be anything from a laundromat business to a 30-unit housing complex and everything in between. They will continue buying assets long after they become financially free. It becomes their career, their mindset to collect and grow appreciating assets. And they're certainly not concerned with short-term market conditions. They're in it for the long game. Thank you for watching. If you're getting some value from the video today, subscribe below and join the community. I'd love to have you on board. We've got a lot more videos coming down the line. Number 8. You'll often see people, particularly on social media, wearing very expensive clothes and name brands, looking rich from their footwear to their eyewear. But the secret wealthy, they'll often dress inconspicuously, plain and simple clothes, trying not to draw attention. Now their clothes may be high quality and expensive, or they may be disposable and cheap, but in most cases they won't be dressing to impress, just dressing simply. In most cases, dressing to impress is left to the poor, often living above their means. Number 9. Low-key fashions leads us nicely into living low-key lives. The secret wealthy don't like drawing attention, often driving regular cars and even living in a regular house. On the surface, they look like ordinary middle-class people. Their low-key life will keep expectations down. It's exactly what they want. We often hear of people that have passed away, leaving mass fortunes no one knew they had. Sometimes just having a low-skill manual job, just quietly tucking away and investing their money. Number 10. Buy less, buy quality. As we've discussed, the secret wealthy don't get sucked into consumerism like most people. Rather, they buy good quality things that they need or want on an occasional basis. This could be a $50,000 centerpiece fireplace that goes 20 feet up to the ceiling in a relatively empty house. It could be $2,000 handcrafted leather shoes expected to last for decades. A really stylish but expensive overcoat made from cashmere and silk that's expected to last a lifetime. They will see a good return on these items, enjoying the best quality without sticking out in the crowd. Number 11. The secret wealthy will surround themselves with individuals and professionals to benefit their lifestyles. Business leaders and mentors to help grow their wealth, lawyers and accountants to help keep as much of it as possible. Now, most people will not spend the money on such services, but the wealthy know to spend $2 to keep 4 is money well invested. It's simple economics. Number 12. Leading on from economics. The wealthy will usually avoid the topic of money, deflecting from the discussion. They know that most people lack it, and worse still, some people spend it before they earn it. Wealthy people often use slow and steady strategies to grow their wealth, rather than get-rich-quick schemes or high-risk investing. Unfortunately, most poor people will gravitate towards the latter, unsure of how to make money. Best just to avoid the subject altogether. Number 13, family. Now this is another big one because most of us can't choose our family, and some of us can't even choose our friends. Now if you're rich and successful and flashing your money, you may be viewed as a bit of an ATM. After all, they can see you're loaded. By living comfortably and not extravagantly, they manage to avoid that rich celebrity status. Number 14, being financially free will allow the wealthy to do what they want more often. And for most, traveling is high on the agenda. The wealthy value experiences more than things. They keep their lives less cluttered and go on more vacations and travels, experiencing the world and other cultures. The experiences add value to their lives, and it grows a knowledge of things too. And an important note, it's great for mental and physical health too. Number 15, finally, the last sign today of the secret wealth is that they know nobody cares. They are free from worrying what people think. In fact, that's how they've built their wealth. They simply focus on their own lives and values, as they know most people are under pressures and stresses in their own. The secret wealthy live their lives under their own terms and are free. They don't judge others, and they certainly don't concern themselves being judged. After all, living the life of the secret millionaire, if done properly, invites little or no judgment at all. And that is the goal of all of it. Thank you so much for watching today. I appreciate you. And in the spirit of building wealth for you and your family, check out one of these videos here.